Everybody, Graham here with the latest on We Share Abundance, the launch of our Poverty Crusher plan, where we are with the Easy Business Builder, our Success on the Plate platform, where all you've got to do is give away free coupons to make money, and everything else that's going on. Some of our third-party plans, Investors Club, this sort of thing. Okay. What is We Share Abundance? We are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. And we are a non-separatist organization. We accept people from every country, color, class, creed, background, financial status, education level. And we see them all as the same, okay? But we do accept that everybody is unique and has, therefore, something unique to offer to our community and is of unique value to our community. And so everybody is treated equally and with equal respect because they're all the same but unique, if that makes sense. Okay, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be heading over there in a moment because that's where I see comments the best. So let's go. It is the 5th of September. So when I get to Facebook, I will be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly. And when I get there, which is right now, I'll be scrolling down looking for the 5th of September and it's there. Click to expand, and with a bit of luck, we've got comments. And we got Russ Cowley at the top of the comments list from the northeast of England, Newcastle, followed by Paula from Holland, Peter from Kettering, Eric from Canada, Russ letting me know that I'm coming through loud and clear. We have Willie from Atlanta, Georgia in the USA. We have Kingsley from Manchester, UK, Bozina from capital of Scotland, Edinburgh, Richard from Devon, just up the road from me, and Thobza from South Africa, all in a hurry to learn what's going on. Mind you, it is 5 minutes past already. We will be starting in just a moment. The big news is, and I'd forgotten, Devyani is going on vacation again from Wednesday. So she's only got today and tomorrow, and then she'll be back in a week today. So it's going to probably delay things a little bit for us because Devyani is our developer. She is the wizard that makes everything work. And we are very fortunate to have her, and we appreciate her, and everybody needs a time off. And she's taking a few days off with her daughter to celebrate her daughter finishing her exams. Don't know what they're exams for exactly, but there you go. That's what's happening. Just a minute, I got something sticking in me. There we go. But she's been working from pretty early this morning, and she's still at it because I've not got a report from her yet. We have discussed a few things, but I'll tell you what she's up to. Obviously, she's working on the Poverty Crusher plan, and we want to get it launched as soon as possible, but it might be a week today, which gives everybody a chance to get people in the pre-launch. It gives everybody a chance that is a member to get in at the pre-launch, because if you get in after pre-launch and some of your referrals are in ahead of you, they got in the pre-launch, and you get in after pre-launch, they will already be positioned in someone else's pay line, and you don't want that to happen. We've got quite a number of people that have locked in positions today. I think yesterday we had 90 odd, and we've got about 150 odd by today. I can tell you what the number is actually. The number is 160 in total. So we've had I can't remember, it was 92 or 93 or something like that yesterday. So there's been about another 60 come in today, all at different levels, of course. But I think largely today, from what I've seen, there's been a big influx of people at the $5 level, which is fine. It locks you in, it locks your position in, and just get to work and get some referrals in and get into the next matrix. You only need 2 referrals to get into the next matrix. So you need to do that, and then you won't lose people that are getting ahead of you. It'll give you a little bit of breathing space to get into the 3rd and 4th matrix. Okay, so we can get started, I think. Let's just have a look. We have so we've got Sam now from Nigeria, I think, Rakesh from India, and Derek from Florida, West Palm Beach in the USA. Okay, so we're going to start now in our normal way with a little short prayer followed by a little short affirmation, and then we'll get into the business end of what's been going on and where we are and what's happening. So, dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, each member will find the joy of service, and bless each member that through service they attract into their life true happiness and everything they need. Amen. Okay. Service. I harp on about this quite a lot, but service is the only way that you are going to find true happiness. Serving other people, helping them, you'll get a kick out of it, you'll feel good about it, and the universe will reward you with everything you want and need in life. It's just the way things work. It's natural law. So concentrate on serving more people. Concentrate on upping the value of your service to people, and everything else will fall into place. And we got Willie Coombs. We had Willie, I think. Had I mentioned Willie? I don't know. I think I'd mentioned Willie. He says, what link do we use to promote pre-launch of the Poverty Crusher? I'll give it you again in a bit. Everybody's had it, but you just add the same affiliate information onto the Poverty Crusher page. Same affiliate information that goes on for any page that you want to promote. Okay, but I'll give you, I'll put it in the comments in a moment. But first, let's do our affirmation. We have a little affirmation we do, which helps us to remain non-separatist. We don't recognize separation. We don't recognize sex, color, creed, class, nationality, all these different things. We're all just part of the human race. So we don't emphasize anything that separates us from that. And that helps us avoid any prejudice. And this little affirmation helps us with that. And it goes, we are so happy and grateful to be members or citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, that's it. And we've got Akpomide from Nigeria as well. And it is getting exciting. We are getting very close to launch. And if you build that pre-launch, as soon as we launch, you'll have, boom, you'll have your commissions will be in your wallet. One thing I want to say is we've got all these people coming in and different things, and it just takes time to verify all the payments and make sure that they're all right, and find payments that haven't got forms and all this sort of thing. It takes time, and I don't have time to acknowledge individuals that are asking, did you get my payment? Did you get this? As soon as we launch, it will show in your back office in We Share Abundance. And then if there's anything you don't agree with, don't worry about it. We'll put it right. But it should all be okay as long as you've filled in the form which matches your payment. There's no problem. There shouldn't be any problem. But I just don't have time. You get a lot of people sending an email in saying, oh, I paid and this is my number and all this sort of stuff. And did you receive it? I haven't got time to answer those. They just get binned. And it doesn't matter whether you do it on Facebook or Twitch or Twitter or Telegram or whatever else, or email. It won't get answered. Same if you put in a support ticket, the support team don't have access to the information anyway, and I wouldn't be bothered answering it, because if I do it for one, I've got to do it for everybody, and I just don't have the time. It's as simple as that. Okay, so just be patient, and as soon as it is launched, the information will be in your back office. Right. One glaring omission we had from everything that's been done, and it's my fault for not making it clear that we needed it, is for the members to be able to view their matrix, or matrices actually, because we have 4 levels. And so you need to be able to see the 4 levels. And of course, there will be re-entries into those levels. So you need to be able to see where you are with them all. Level 1 is just very simple. You just need 5 people to complete level 1 and get a re-entry. So once you've introduced 5 people, you'll not only have got your money back, but you will also have another entry. So it'll have level 1 and it'll give all the matrices for there. And then level 2, similar thing. Level 3, similar thing. And level 4, similar thing. And at the moment, or one of the things we found while we've been checking, is that there was nothing there to indicate that. I mean, the commissions get paid in the correct way, and as far as we can tell without the matrix. But that's needed for all the members, and also for and for admin to be able to check on things as well. So that is the priority, getting that done today. There were a couple of little bugs that have been thrown up, but they are relatively easy fixes. We need to get this, and of course that involves the layout and everything else. So it's a bit more of a bigger job. So that's what Devian has been on all day. And she will be working to get that completed as soon as possible. And I've not pestered her since we discussed it all in detail earlier on. And I've not got a report from her yet, so I imagine she's still working on it, whether it's because she's near the end or whether it's because she's just so dedicated. I don't know. But usually by now, because it's late in India, usually by now she's logged off and finished for the day. But I'm not going to disturb her. That's what's happening. And basically, 2 people referred. if you're just at the $5 level, you just came in with $5, make sure you refer 2 people as quickly as possible, and that'll put you into level 2. If you came in at the $15 level, you will already be in level 2. And if your referrer came in at the $5 level, it's even more important that they get in those 2 sales, because if they don't, they're going to miss you in level 2. Similar with level 3 and level 4. I think yesterday I said it was only about 0.2 something percent for level 4, but it's not. It's 2%. It was 2% yesterday, a little over 2%, not 0.2% for level 4. Roughly, the breakdown yesterday was about 50% $5, 24% $15, 24% $75, and 2% $715. So that's roughly what the breakdown was yesterday. I've not had time to see how that's been affected today, but I can tell you that I'm pretty sure that the 50% for the $5 will have increased. It'll be over 50% now. We've still got $15 and $75 ones coming in. I don't think we've had any $700 in today, so that percentage will be diminishing based on what I've seen today. Okay, but they are coming in on a fairly regular basis, and ideally, I mean, I would love it to have all our state members, and that's about 4,000 people, locking their position in, because if they don't, they're going to miss out. I've said this before. Personally, it doesn't affect me in any way financially or anything like that, because I don't make any money out of this anyway. But it will affect those people. It will affect them. And I feel sorry for them if they're not locked in. So get locked in. You've got a few more. You're going to have a few extra days to do it. I've not sent any messages out today. I've not found the time to do it. So that's where we're up to. But commission payments are all being calculated correctly as far as we can see at the moment. There is a little bit of an issue with the allocation of the ad credits, but that's a minor fix. The main thing we need to get is that matrix done. Now, if that's done, and we can just do a bit more checking tomorrow, there is an outside chance that we could launch tomorrow, and that will eliminate all those people that haven't got into the pre-launch. They're just going to have to make do and mend, you know, and it's a shame. But if we don't get it launched tomorrow, and as I say, it's an outside chance really to do that, it's looking likely to be a week today, and that'll give people an extra 6 or 7 days to get in and make sure they lock in their position and don't lose any cash. Okay, what else? Of course, one of the things that you can do to help people is you can bring them in with a coupon. And that way they'll have 5 coupons themselves to give away. 5 coupons given away will earn them $15, which they could then use in any way they choose. They can use $5 to get into the Poverty Crusher, and then $10 to upgrade in the Easy Business Builder. And of course, everything works hand in hand. You know, the more you're involved in everything, the more money you're going to make, basically. But the more you will be able to grow your network and your business in every way. So there we go. We've got Leon here from California. Here is the origin of today's federal holiday in the US. The first Labor Day celebration was September the 5th, 1882 in New York City. On that Tuesday, 10,000 citizens marched for labor rights down the streets of Manhattan. During this time, the average American worked 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. I was almost on that when I started work. Not quite, but it wasn't until the Adamson Act passed on September the 3rd, 1916, that our modern 8-hour workday was established for most of us. It signifies the end of summer, the students' return to school, and the beginning of the football season, and of course a day off for many workers. Okay, so that's a bit of interest from there, from Leon, who is one of our stalwarts. He's one of our volunteers in the support team, and he lives in sunny California. I like California. I lived there for a while. I would like to go back, but in the south, I prefer Southern California, down south of Los Angeles. San Diego is nice, but it's a big city. I particularly like Encinitas for a lot of reasons, but that would be my dream, I suppose. Okay, now then, where are we up to? Okay, so I've given you the updates on where we are with Poverty Crusher. Do get involved if you've not done it already. Just lock in your position, even if it's just for the $5 position. You need how many sales? I should know. This isn't cast in stone, because you see, I'm not going to get down there. I've been trying to work out a projection, and it's very, very difficult on a spreadsheet to show people how it all works. But you don't need many sales to make money, let's put it that way. Okay, so get yourself locked in. Don't lose any sales, because a sale lost is costly. Everybody that gets involved in the Poverty Crusher will in time earn each cycle $3,000. How long it takes to cycle will depend on how involved they are and how the plan moves and how it's driven by the people that are working. Every plan needs sales. It doesn't matter what plan it is, no sales. And it's got to be new money coming in, new sales. It's what we're doing in moving re-entries in. It's fine. It helps people get through the system. But re-entries alone won't sustain a system. They are just another way of sharing out the commissions on the sales that have been made. You've always got to have new sales coming in, and the success of any plan is based on that. And so we're going to try and encourage people in lots of different ways to do that, to make sales on a regular basis. Not hard. We're looking at just $5, but everybody that gets in, particularly early on, they're going to cycle faster if they're passive. Later, if they're passive, it's going to take longer to cycle. But everybody that comes in is going to earn over $3,000. And if you have that person in your pay line in that cycle, whether you referred them or not isn't important. It's if they're in the pay line in that cycle, if they're in your pay line in that cycle, Normally, if you refer them, they will be, but if they join before you got in, they'll be in somebody else's pay line. So they're going to make matching bonus $3,000. And when you've made $3,000, you're going to bring in a few people, because if you do that, it doubles you up to $6,000. So there's lots and lots of ways that people are going to be encouraged to keep on bringing people in, making those sales, keeping the plan alive. Lost track of what I was talking about, really, but there you go. What I will do is, before I forget again, is I'll put that link in for you. Just a moment. Okay, I'll put this in the comments, because who was it that was asking? Okay, it's in there. That is your link to promote. Obviously, where it says username, hello, that's disappeared. Maybe it won't. No, I've posted links in here before. I don't know why that has disappeared. I don't know whether you can see that or not. It was there and then it's gone. Let me try it again, just a minute. But it's the page URL followed by a /, followed by a question mark, followed by a U, and then the equal sign, and then your username. So I'll try and post it again. Peter says it's in there. Okay, it seems to be showing for me now, although it wasn't showing before. I don't know. Sometimes things disappear from my view. I get comments sometimes that I only see when I go to the Melon app. It says Facebook user. It doesn't tell me who it is, but it's a comment that I've not seen in the Facebook comments. So anyway, I can see it now, and now I put it in twice, so it is there. Obviously, when it says username, you've got to put in your username. You don't just send a link out like that. So if your username is Freddy Blogs, then where it says username, you put in Freddy Blogs. If it's Aceman or something like that, you put in Aceman. Whatever your username is in We Share Abundance goes where I've typed username in capitals. But anyway, thanks, Peter, for letting me know that it is there. It should be there twice now for you, maybe. Okay. On the Investors Club, two of the programs we're getting into, the 8-Minute Trader and the I Can Auto Trade. I Can Auto Trade, basically they told us that they won't be doing anything till after the Ethereum upgrades, which I think finish on the 14th of this month. But they have had video updates, but they're like 2 hours long. I don't have 2 hours to spend watching an update. So I sent him a message saying, can you just tell me what's going on briefly in text? I don't, it's all very well for them to have these 2-hour webinars, but I just haven't got the time. If I spent all day watching these 2-hour upgrades, what's it on passive? They're usually 2 or 3 hours. I can't watch that. I Can Auto Trade 2 hours, just not viable. I'd be all day just watching videos and never get anything done. So I'm after them to let us know exactly what's going on briefly in text, so I can update you. The 8-Minute Trader, stopped providing the information free last week, and from the 1st they want you to become a paid member, and we've paid the fee. It's $600, $599.99 or something, $600 for all intents and purposes. We paid the fee. And I said, well, how do I get the information now? And they said, oh, it'll be sent to you by email, but we've not had the email yet. So hopefully that'll come through fairly quickly, and we can start moving along with that program. Because we've got to get our 600 back for a start. I mean, that's our first goal, if you like, is to get that 600 back. And then we've got to make another 200 to pay for next month's fees, because it's a monthly fee. So we need to make 800 initially before we even, well, just to break even. So let's hope that we can do some decent trading. We are new at it. We will get better. We have improved over the time we've been practicing, but we found a lot of our failings, and that way we know what to do to make things better. You know, that's what life is about. That's what marketing is about. That's what trading is about. You do something, you look at the response, and you say, is that the response I wanted? That's either a yes or a no. If it's no, okay, how can I change the activity to get the response I want? If the response is yes, okay, great. How can I make it better? It's getting action, viewing the response, looking at it and evaluating it and tweaking it to get better all the time. And that's what you should be doing through life. If you're not better today than you were yesterday, you've wasted a day. So get online for being better tomorrow than today. It's a tiny fraction that maybe you won't even notice, but you look back on it over a year or 5 years, and the big changes that will be made in your life. Okay. And we've got Et Moi in there saying hello. Don't know where he's from, but that's French, so it could be France, it could be Morocco, could be lots of places, I suppose. And it could even be French Canada, where I think Eric Bouchard is from. French Canada. 2 friends of mine joined with your link, but filled the forms saying that I'm their sponsor. Will they be under me? No, they'll be under the person that they are under in We Share Abundance. So you want to make sure that when people join, they join using your link. We can't change usernames. It benefits the whole community. It don't benefit me at all. My link is an admin link. Admin do not draw any funds, get paid any commissions or anything. So anything that gets into the admin account benefits the whole community. But there is a warning on the registration page to check the sponsor, and there is also a warning saying it can't be changed once they accept it. So they'll be under, and that applies to anybody. I mean, if they join under somebody else, that's it. Yeah, Poverty Crusher is a part of We Share Abundance. It's the same downline. Anybody that you've referred in We Share Abundance is always yours, and it applies throughout. Okay. Right. I can't think of any other updates, but I've got a Skype message here which could be Deviani, but it isn't. She's still working away, so there are other messages I've got there which I'm not really interested in at the moment. Et Moi is from Nigeria. Well, there you go. Even though it's French, he's from Nigeria. So welcome from Nigeria. So that's where we're up to. The testing group stop testing until we get those matrix positions there, and then we can really verify everything, check everything properly, and make sure that it is all 100% when we go live. So Devyani understands that as well, and I think that's why she's working so late today. It'll be getting on for early hours of the morning there, I think now. I think 4.5 hours. Should be into 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh dear. Anyway, we have some numbers, not much, because coin ranking aren't showing anything for our tokens. We have registered members, an increase of 11, a net increase of 11. Net because we take people out that haven't logged in for 2 months. Usually anything between 50 and 100 people we take out because they're just not interested. And then we have new registrations, and so if the registrations are more than the people we take out, it's a net increase like today. If it's lower, it's a net decrease like it was yesterday. So we're up 11 on the last 24 hours. More importantly, we're up 18 in our active member count to 5,306. And really, all 5,306 of those people should get into Poverty Crusher in the pre-launch, because they're going to be disappointed if they don't. But it's up to them. I can only advise what people should be doing for $5. Okay, so that's 18 in the last 24 hours. Multiply Weezer, 1 new member, but nobody knew about advertising, and the bonus pool went up to $9,959.22, which is $1 more than yesterday, roughly. Okay. I'm not sure that we've they are under me in We Share Abundance, but they used the link on the We Share page. Will they be automatically? Yeah, they'll be automatically under you in Poverty Crusher if they're under you in We Share Abundance, Eric. That won't change. So no problem there. I think Graham is entering manually, so maybe I don't know what that means, but that's Peter. It will follow your We Share Abundance. What's the word? The referral lines will follow. If somebody's in We Share Abundance, then and you've referred somebody, and you're their sponsor in We Share Abundance, you're their sponsor in the Easy Business Builder, you're their sponsor in Poverty Crusher, and you'll be their sponsor in anything else that we add into the We Share Abundance site. That will never change, okay? And Peter says, in my humble opinion, is for IMHO. Yeah, but I don't know what your humble opinion was, Peter. But anyway, they will follow the family tree or whatever you call it, that we have in We Share Abundance. We can't change that. That's all in the database anyway that we're pulling information from. And we got Yara in, who is a treasure, and we've got another share certificate to issue, Yara. I've not added it into the list yet. This is shares for. We're going to be launching a new plan once we get through what we're doing now. which is a games plan. It's going to be real fun. You play games, trivia games, and you'll compete against the 10 people that are nearest to you. So, I mean, the first 10 in will be like one group. You don't have to all be there at the same time. It'll just be the case that you will earn points for how well you do in the game. And then once 10 people have earned points, we say, okay, these are the 10 people that have earned the points. And this person got the most points, which is this. And that person will then have the opportunity to play at a higher level with 10 people that won different games. So he'll be in there competing at a higher level. And I can't remember now because it's a while since I looked at it because I've been so busy. But each time you get up a level, I can't remember how many levels there are, maybe six or seven times. If you win 6 or 7 times on the trot, you win a lot of money. I can't remember how much it is either. Might be $50,000 or something like that. It's quite a good sum just for winning 7 times consecutively. So we'll be implementing that. I don't know how we got onto that. Oh, that's right. Share certificates. That's what the share certificates are for. You can buy a share in that, which will probably make you a millionaire. Actually, the shares are $100 each. There are still plenty left, and it's on the website, I think, as ground floor opportunity or something like that. Let me have a quick look at the menu. Yeah, ground floor opportunity in the menu. You can buy shares in that game that we will be setting up. They will reward you many times over, but it's not going to happen overnight. You know, you're probably looking at 2 to 3 years, but by the time you've got to 2 to 3 years, you'll be making tens of thousands of dollars a month per share, passive income. As I say, there is at least one. I think there's only one share certificate to issue, Yara. So I will add it into the list you have for issuing, and if you can send it away, that will be very much appreciated. And Yara says she loves games. Good. Will we pay to play the game? Yeah, it's $2 to play the game, but that $2 will return you $3.60 win or lose. So you make a profit on your $2 whether you win the game or whether you lose the game. You'll get $3.60 back. When will we start the games? Good question. It's probably, we've not even started the development yet, although I have been talking to some people today, some developers that specialize in games. It's getting it all started and set up. It's probably going to take 3 months to actually get up and running there, and then it'll be up and running. Okay. It'll only be $2. It will be on a different site. It'll be US dollars in, US dollars out. The reason it's going to be on another site is because it needs its own servers. And I say servers, probably 3. We're going to need 2 servers plus a backup server to handle the volume of traffic that site will generate. And so with it being on a different site, although it's under our We Share Abundance umbrella, the downline integrity will not be preserved in the same way as if we had it on our own site. but we will find a way to have a pre-launch period there, which will help people in that way. So there you go. Yara says she likes card games, solitaire or gin rummy. Yeah, we won't be having card games, certainly initially. We will be adding more games in, but initially there will be trivia games. And you'll be able to make a lot of money just by winning a few games. And like I say, everybody will win on the site because you pay your $2 and it will return you a minimum of $3.60. So it's profitable whichever way you look at it. There are still shares left if anybody wants them. They're $100 each. I think they're 105 with the fees that we get charged. That's it from me, I think. We've got another message from Skype, and this is Deviani. Here we go. We are going on the right track for matrix display. Even if not phase 3, I will be able to complete display of at least single line and matrix 1 and 2 tomorrow. Logging off now. Good night. I'm optimistic that she will get phase 3 done as well. But she's been at it all day today. It is a little bit more complicated because there's the layout and things there, but she's happy with what she's done, but she's stuck around for a couple of hours longer than she would normally. So thank you, Deviani, for your dedication, devotion, and to duty. Okay. So there we are. It's unlikely that we will get it launched tomorrow from what she said. So it's likely not to be launched, the Poverty Crusher, till a week today. The advantage of that is all our members can get positioned before it goes out to the world at large, which is going to explode it, okay? Because it's the only plan that I know of that is designed purely for the benefit of the members. There's no company or owner or organization, shareholders that have to take a profit out of it. It's all been designed simply around benefiting the participants, and it will have a very high probability of everybody making money and making money fast. I'm not saying they're going to make millions of dollars, but our first priority is if somebody comes in with $5, get them the $5 back as quickly as we can. That is the first priority. Then they're in free. Everything they get after that is a bonus, and it'll start off with more $5 payments, and then $40 payments dropping in, and then $100 payments dropping in, and then $1,000 payments dropping in, and then $5,000 payments dropping in. And that's the maximum. So we're not talking about like $50,000, $500,000, $1 million. No, but we're talking about getting regular payments into your bank account. Okay, so that's where we are. Let me, before we go, check on the chat in the Melon app and see if we can see anything from YouTube. And we got Lewis in from Portugal saying hi from YouTube, and I'm scrolling down, and can join Poverty Crusher, but Binance not allow less than 10 USDT. Use another wallet. I use Atomic Wallet, and I don't think they've got any minimum. I think I've sent like $1 to people using Atomic Wallet. Says he's not got his leaderboard prize yet. Have you sent in your? I sent out an email to the leaderboard people, the 5 of them that are qualified, asking for their wallet address, and I think I saw 2 responses coming back, and they've both been paid. As soon as I get time, I'll be checking again, and we'll get anything else paid that we've had. The other 3 paid if we've had their. Well, there was somebody else sent a wallet in, but it wasn't a TRC20 wallet address. So so there are 3 people still left to be paid. They should get cleared tomorrow, provided they send in their wallet address. Okay, that's all. So there's nothing else there. Somebody's saying, is there a way to show to see who joined Poverty Crusher under us? You can see if they've joined. If they've joined We Share Abundance, they are in your downline there. There's no way at present that you will be able to see if they've got into Poverty Crusher. You won't see that until we launch. Then it will all be in your back office. Okay, so you're just going to hang fire with that, but chase them up and make sure they do. How can I buy Poverty Crusher program $5? Just go to the link on the page and buy it. You can buy it with a credit card, you can buy it with crypto, you can buy it with your available cash wallet. Okay, that's it from me, and this lovely weather we're having, plenty of rain to make everything fresh and green. Okay, this lovely day has flown away, and the time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen, we'll meet again tomorrow, 7:00 p.m. British Summertime, YouTube, Twitch, in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly, with the latest updates and the news and fun, whatever's going on. Okay, God bless you all. I love you all. Keep sharing love and abundance. Get those people into your Poverty Crusher. As soon as we launch, the commissions will also be in your wallet, ready for you to withdraw in USDT. Okay, God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow.